Okay, so I gotta take a few moments to mention a topic I've been noticing for the past 2 weeks, and I think it's time I mention it, because it's spreading like wildfire. So, one is with all the Hestia, fan art. Like, I gotta ask this, okay? I have been spammed in the comments, in my private inbox, on Twitter, and on Facebook, with Hestia fan art. Not just entitled to Hestia, but Hestia's outfit is the main center attire that's constantly on characters when it comes to, you know, references to Hestia. And I've noticed quite a bit of Hestia fan art. Now, I'm not complaining. I'm not really complaining or, you know, saying it's bad or anything. I'm just saying I've noticed quite a bit. And is it just the ribbon strap that everybody's worked up so much about? Is that really what it is? Like, is it just the ribbon that holds up Hestia's opi, or boobs? Is that the only thing, that's the reason why everybody's just freaking out with so much fan art when it comes to Hestia? I mean, of course the ribbon's awesome, all that, the way her design is, but I mean, is that really the reason why I've seen countless, many, like hundreds of different fan arts of Hestia? I just gotta ask that question. I really do. Because a couple days ago, about 2 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, a fellow Chibit, made a fan art picture for me, and it was a Hestia fan art picture. I posted it on Twitter a couple days ago, but I wanted to show all of you. I was going to save it for this review. We'll go to the screen here. I'll probably have it on the screen for you to see it for yourself. That is me. Someone made a Hestia fan art of me. And I'm thinking, like, are you fucking kidding? Yo, like, what the fuck? Like, we have gone way too far. We have gone way too far. Because yesterday, I saw a Piccolo and Vegeta Hestia fan art. I'm like, bro, no. That's when we've gone way too far. That is when we've gone way too far. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into this review of Dungeon Girl. Dungeon Girl Episode 3, I think we're on. I can't believe we're already on Episode 3. It's fucking crazy, because you'd think, you know, we would still be on the second week. I just can't believe the anime season is flying by this fast. Like, it really is flying by. It's crazy how fast the season is already going, because we're already on the third damn week and third episodes of almost everything. Now, with this episode of Dungeon Girl, it continues the high-quality standard it has been doing for the past couple episodes, and so far, from my thoughts of these past couple episodes, there's no way I want to drop this series. Like, I'm really enjoying this series. Dungeon Girl is a surprise sleeper hit of spring 2015. Like, I thought this was going to be shit. I really did. I said it last week. I thought this was going to be shit, and I'm completely wrong. All of us probably are completely wrong. I'm guessing that probably has to play with the surprising factor of this series. I mean, all this Hestia fan art, the reason why I think it's just spreading like wildfire is because this series was just such a sleeper hit. Like, it just came out of fucking nowhere. Everybody's like, oh my god, and it just started spreading like wildfire. So yeah, this clearly is one of those series from spring 2015 that's actually getting quite the hype, which is crazy for this type of series. So yeah, kind of happy, because this series slightly deserves it. It really does. I mean, I'm liking the characters, I'm liking the atmosphere, I'm liking the world. I'm liking everything about this series so far, especially with this episode. Along with this episode mainly goes to serve the Hestia knife. Like, our main male character, Belle, gets the Hestia knife. We get some introduction to how this knife works. This knife will grow with our main male character, Belle, and also over time, as he grows, the knife grows stronger, and also with this knife, it's like Hestia is also helping out our main male character, so it's like she is there, helping him out, and if he believes in this weapon, it's like he's believing in Hestia. So I like that. I like how the concept, or the words, or the lines that Hestia said to our main male character, Belle, in the first episode is playing a huge role in this episode with this knife that she handed him, especially with the name. I like that. The Hestia knife, that's really cool. I like that quite a bit. Sadly, it doesn't have a ribbon, though. You'd think since it's called the Hestia knife, it would have a ribbon on it. I expect to see some fan art of that. I really do. I expect to see some fan art of the Hestia knife in this episode have the ribbon on it. I expect to see that shit. If I don't, I'm going to be disappointed. I will be disappointed because there's just so much Hestia fan art. Anyways, this episode, it is, I guess, a very decently paced episode. Like, it's slow paced, and that's kind of shocking. You would think this type of series would be kind of fast paced, and, you know, put the foot pedal to the metal, and it would just go at full pace where it's kind of going past so much material. But I've noticed for the past couple episodes, the pacing of this series is really damn good. Like, really damn good. Like, it doesn't feel like it's going too fast, it doesn't feel like it's going too slow, but the main point of this episode was just introducing this knife and finishing off the silverback gorilla in this episode. And that's kind of what this episode is about. I mean, that's really all this episode is about, besides confirming some certain plot points about who the main villain is, or who's trying to start shit. And, you know, another romance flag introduced in this episode with the maid bartender girl. She says, like, I fell in love, and there we go. There begins the harem elements of this series. So hopefully it's done properly. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I mean, how do y'all feel about Dungeon Girl? I mean, do you feel like this is a surprise hit too? Like, I can't believe this series is this good. I still cannot believe, I can't wrap it around my mind right now of how much hype this series is getting just for being what it is. Like, you'd think people would just push this to the side and be like, nope, but I understand. I'm liking it. I like the series, so I can understand why people are starting to enjoy it. Just it's shocking how a lot of us were unaware of how good this series was going to be until it aired. So tell me your thoughts. How do you feel about it? I love you all so much, and you have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.